Still thinking we're all alone in this universe? What about these saucers, ships, and crafts zipping through our airspace? Is this evidence of extraterrestrial existence, or just fuel for conspiracy? Let's find out.
What is that?
A family in Palmdale, California saw a bright light outside their window, and when they went out to check, they found this giant disc shining a bright beam of light passing over their house. The light changed color from yellow to blue in an instant. Thinking they were witnessing a UFO phenomenon, they recorded the clip and posted it online, where netizens suggested it looked very much like an alien spaceship. Could this really be aliens paying us a visit, or something else captured at an unusual angle?
What is that?
Portal travel. After noticing odd lightning outside his window, this guy went to his balcony and saw this. A bright white orb was up in the sky, giving out waves forward and out of nowhere. A portal opened up, lightning and flashing. It disappeared after a while. As it all happened in the middle of the night, not many people saw it with their own eyes. However, netizens were conflicted over this. Where some thought this could be a UFO traveling through a portal, skeptics weren't convinced, saying this was nothing more than a hoax. UAP phenomenon. Taking a walk towards the hills turned into an encounter with the otherworldly for a guy. Seeing an insanely bright orb hanging in the sky, looking like the sun, he didn't think much of it at first. But then a huge trail of smoke seemed to descend downward. But it didn't end there. The trail retreated back toward the orb, leaving a ton of unanswered questions. Folks tried solving the mystery by coming up with several theories. A UFO collecting samples of our Earth, some secret government project, or a craft out of fuel looking around to get some energy? What's your pick? Jet chase. Okay, so here is another crazy clip. An explorer on his bike was down on a highway when he heard strange noises. He pressed the record button on his phone as soon as he saw this black, spherical orb-like thing coming towards him. What happened next was truly shocking. Yes, a couple of fighter jets were chasing this alien sphere. The man uploaded the clip, where an intense debate followed it. Some said it was an alien technology being chased by our military. Others said it was a Chinese spy balloon that needed to be taken down. Truth, however, is not known so far. On the ground. A guy driving down a road late at night witnessed this. The sky above featured a strange set of lights. Initially thinking that someone was flying their drone, he soon realized that the lights were not arranged in the sky, but were attached to an object, a giant one. Probably a UFO. The guy drove as fast as he could, but was unable to beat the ship. Then it suddenly moved toward the right and was cloaked behind the trees. I have no idea what all these crafts are or if they are even real. But if there are so many of them, there's bound to be some truth to them. What do you think? UFO enlightening. Bad weather in this town became a perfect hiding spot for this saucer. As lightning lit up the sky, a massive disc shape emerged from behind the clouds. As the clip surfaced online, people found it hard to call this another hoax, as it looked very real. A UFO trying to hide within the dark sky, or something else was at play? I'll let you be the judge here. Extraterrestrial abduction. Now, let me take you through a series of bizarre incidents that has kept everyone hooked for quite a while. A couple years back, clips of cattle animals suddenly disappearing from the farms were all over the internet. A UFO would appear suddenly and abduct a cow. Exactly how we have seen in movies. People from different regions complained about their cattle disappearing into thin air. Now, this is where online speculations might help. Netizens suggested there were definitely aliens behind this strange occurrence. But why would they abduct cows? Did they acquire a taste for animal meat, or their intentions were something far more sinister? Let me know, what are your thoughts on this?
What?
Circular streak of light. Next on the list is one of those clips that are really hard to debunk. Look at this. This was filmed in Sao Paulo, Brazil by a couple of friends going down the road. Right above the bridge, they saw this circle of lights emitting a huge yellow glow. The men are confident they have seen a UFO, but people aren't buying it. They say the true identity of this mysterious aircraft could be hidden by the thick fog around it, which in my opinion is a pretty solid point. What do you guys think? Disturbing alien portal.
We see in the sky.
In 2022, a driver in Florida had the day of his life when he saw this portal opening up in the sky whilst driving in the early hours of the morning. He couldn't believe his eyes amidst the dark clouds. A glowing, bright opening was clearly visible on the left side of his car. He says that all the UFOs that have ever been sighted in this area would have used this portal to come and go. Many people, however, are saying things like this could just be a weird cloud phenomenon, or maybe a rocket launch, while some are convinced that it was a portal to another dimension.
What we see in the sky.
Octopus UAP. Now this is the last thing that I want to see floating in the sky above me. I mean, what on earth is this? With a weird black head, long legs like protrusions, and an octopus-like body. This strange flying object is nothing like we have ever seen. This one was filmed in North Korea, but another similar incident, reported in Central California, goes on to show a similar-looking creature hovering in the sky. Many people called it Matrix Sentinel due to its striking resemblance with the character from Hollywood science fiction. So, what's your best guess about this creature? Spinning lights. In July of 2024, people in Nagpur, India, were taken aback by a strange phenomenon recorded on camera. What you are watching on your screen are a bunch of white orbs circling around what seems like an invisible alien portal. Now, some people over the internet think that this was not something physical or tangible, but rather a projection of lights from far above. A reflection. If true, then by whom? Who is up there with such advanced technology that they can mirror their lights on us? Collecting energy. This clip of a giant saucer hanging dangerously close to the ground has been raising questions as to how close these aliens can get to us without getting caught. The saucer was seen throwing a beam downward, and there were two plausible explanations for this. The craft was out of fuel and was collecting energy from our Earth, or it was in the process of making crop circles. One of the most mysterious proof of alien visits. If you have any interesting theories, leave them in the comments. SpaceX streak.
Right it is. Oh my gosh.
In December of 2017, residents in California were in complete shock when they saw this unknown flying object streaking across their sky. They could swear they were under attack by aliens, and it doesn't look that far-fetched when you witness the pulsating orbs of smoke in the trail. Don't worry, it was nothing fancy, just a reused SpaceX rocket carrying 10 satellites into orbit from California, leaving behind this amazing but alien trail as it soared into space. The trail was widely seen throughout Southern California and as far away as Phoenix and Arizona.
Right it is. is. Oh my gosh.
On the horizon.
Recorded here.
A couple visiting a lake in Canada came across this odd phenomenon. On the horizon, they spotted two bright yellow spheres lighting up the sky. Blinking rapidly, they casted a shadow in the water. Is it just me, or does it really look like there were two suns in the sky? As if their presence alone wasn't confusing enough, it moved across the horizon at an insane speed. The camera followed, and the orbs just glowed, while everyone remained clueless about what it was.
Try to record it here.
Triangular orbs. A woman in Pennsylvania managed to record these strange lights hovering and rotating in the night sky. The three orbs were arranged in a perfect triangle. Never seen anything like that, she was at a loss for explanation. However, the internet was quick to jump to conclusions, with many saying these were extraterrestrial orbs either trying to communicate with each other or were trying to send some kind of message in outer space. But no one can say anything with certainty, as there's a bunch of similar unexplained clips. Miami skyline.
You need to get the boys!
This one is seriously creepy. So, a man in Miami saw a bright yellow-orange circular glow behind the clouds in the sky and was visibly shaken by what followed afterwards. When the man focused his camera again on the glow, he saw it converging into a seemingly tiny dot flying in the sky. At one point, it looked like a setting sun against the backdrop of the clouds. In the last minutes of the clip, the glowing object streaked across the sky with high speed, eventually fading out in the dark sky. It was all so strange and weird, the man couldn't wrap his head around what it could potentially be.
You need to get the boys!
Flashing UFO.
Объектов, которые в дальнейшем стали плавно спускаться к Земле и исчезли.
Although it was happening right before their eyes, people couldn't believe what they were watching. A flashing UFO seemingly breaking away from something behind the clouds. What could it be? But even more striking than this is the fact that it was followed by three neon blue lights a few seconds later. If I slow this clip down for you and zoom it in a bit, you will see that after giving off a flashy glow, that unidentified flying object becomes invisible behind the cloud-white smoky orb, followed by three other lighting orbs. Unfortunately, it vanished behind the home, away from the camera, leaving us all wondering what it could be.
Объектов, которые в дальнейшем стали плавно спускаться к Земле и...
Bright smoke ring. While on a hiking trip, a man spotted a bizarre sight in the sky, a huge ring of white smoke that also appeared to be shining with a bright glow. According to popular theory, these rings are seen after a UFO had been sighted in the region, meaning these rings could be related to extraterrestrial activities. The ring also seemed to thin over with energy buzzing through it. I don't know about you, but these half-baked sightings are not only growing, but also becoming annoying as no one can give a conclusive answer. Multicolored streak. In Bogota, Colombia, a strange sight was witnessed by many locals. When the sky lit up with a multicolored streak, the long, bright line flashed with different hues, catching everyone's eye. Locals speculated that it might be an alien ship. Well, if it is, they sure did change their designs, and they aren't subtle anymore. Some also thought it could be a military operation or testing of some new avian tech. However, there's been no official word to confirm any of the claims. TR-3B.
Wow, that's a weird crap.
It is.
Residents of a USA town saw this triangular object hover in the sky and then move around like it was getting acquainted with the region. With three bright lights shining its three sides, and a flashing light in the middle. People who saw it thought it a reversed engineered alien craft that the government had been working on for a long time. They even call it the TR-3B, an anti-gravity craft that can maneuver in ways that defy the laws of physics. A real alien ship in our airspace, or just rumors? The answer's as elusive as ever.
Wow, that's a weird looking craft.
It is.
Near miss. This clip recorded in the skies over the Czech Republic captured a strange object in the sky. Flying really close to a tower was this saucer shape. Seemed to be made from shiny metal with lights adorning its body. Moving at a very leisure pace, it suddenly sped up and vanished from plain sight. The guy recording the clip was shocked by its unusual speed and shape and claimed it was a UFO, while skeptics chalked it up as a computer-generated clip, leaving its origin a mystery. Mysterious object.
No sé qué carajo está haciendo.
A couple months back, residents of Santiago de Surco, Lima, Peru, saw this bright object hovering in the sky, with a beam of light falling down. Strangely, after beaming for a while, the orb flashed a few times before fading away, only to turn into a way bigger circle of light that many people thought looked like a portal. While netizens thought it was definitely non-human tech, skeptics were sure it was either a drone or just a hoax.
No sé qué carajo está haciendo.
Flashing beams. There's a theory going around that aliens use volcanoes as bases on Earth, as they are pretty elusive places. And when this clip from Popocatépetl volcano, people thought there could be more reality to this theory than first thought. A series of small flashing beams were captured passing from behind the clouds over the mountain. They looked like someone was actually using them as a communication signal. And it didn't help that it was seen in Mexico, a hotspot for alien activity. Locals were sure it was another sight out of this world. But let me know what you think. Flying UFO disappears.
Dad,
Yeah.
is that a robot?
A man from Eastry, Kent, shared a clip online claiming that he and his family saw a UFO flying through the air. Now, that's a camping trip to be remembered. They filmed the alleged unidentified flying object for a solid 5 minutes, where it kept circling up and down the sky as if making an infinity sign. It looked more like two intertwined flames moving around, which convinced many viewers over the internet that it could be a light aircraft with pyrotechnics attached to the wings being flown by a daredevil pilot. The clip owner, however, says that some locals told him about many other reported UFO sightings in the region.
Dad,
Yeah.
is that a robot? Yeah.
Beam scan. When a Colorado local woke up in the middle of the night due to heavy rain, he saw something far more than just rain. Looking out his window, he saw a green laser beam going over the houses in the neighborhood. The laser seemed to scan the area. But for what? And why in the middle of the night? The mysterious incident left the guy suspicious of alien activity. A spaceship doing scans or something else. The phenomenon remained unsolved. UFO fleet. A guy passing by High Bridge, Chile encountered several tiny orbs up in the sky. Having no idea what they were, he recorded the sight and posted a clip online, letting the internet be the judge. Folks online had different opinions, with some saying it was a UFO fleet, others going overboard saying these were tiny spy crafts launched by the aliens to keep them informed of the earthly happening. Mysterious lights.
Is it a plane? Is it a UFO? We can't figure it out.
Do you see these bright orange lights? They were seen hovering over Las Vegas's night sky in April of 2023, and no one knows where they came from and where they went. Many people saw and filmed them, clearly confused about their origin. According to one witness, the huge orange lights kept pulsating in the sky, their glow illuminating the mountains behind them. What was it? UFOs, perhaps? Military training? Plane lights? But if they were plane lights, why weren't they moving?
Is it a plane? Is it a UFO? We can't figure it out. So if you...
Bizarre orb. A brightly lit orb encased in a huge sphere, maneuvering in bizarre ways, zipping through the clouds, crossing distances in the blink of an eye, throwing beams around. This clip of a very bizarre UFO made rounds on the internet. The orb twisted and turned inside the sphere. The sight left many puzzled, as they had witnessed UFOs before, but nothing like this. Now the question was, what's this orb thing? Something out of this world, or an advancement in man-made tech? UFO at JFK Airport. Many people love to film the planes taking off, but this one here accidentally caught something way more amazing than just a plane taking off. Did you see that? Let me show you again. That's a thing shooting past the plane. A thing that is moving faster than a plane? What could it be? The clip was filmed at JFK Airport, New York, where many viewers thought of it as very convincing evidence of a UFO. Some people say it might be an alien, superhuman, or maybe just a bird, but at this speed, it ought to be a UFO in my opinion. Plane or UFO? A casual stargazer in the US thought he was capturing a simple plane until that thing did this. The man was shocked to his core, unbelievable of what he had just witnessed. But wait, there's more. He was not alone. Many other people witnessed or filmed this same thing in San Andreas, California. And if that was not enough, a similar sighting was reported in Texas, where 5 strange lights were seen hovering in the sky that took off with unbelievable speed. So, planes or UFOs? I leave this decision up to you guys. Saucer in Chicago. Next on the list is another bizarre UFO sighting, this time from Chicago in 2021. But unlike many other alleged sightings, this one took place in broad daylight. Take a look. The clip owner says he had no idea if this could be a UFO, he just knew this thing was not normal. When he uploaded the clip, this is when he realized through people's comments that this strange, elliptical flying object could have alien origins. Rotating ship.
Oh mames, esa madre está perrijísima, güey.
The sky in Mexico became a stage for otherworldly apparition back in 2023, when this saucer made an unannounced appearance in the sky, a whole bunch of lights shining in the middle. The ship was rotating and moving forward in the sky, all at the same time. Staying there for a while, it disappeared, never to be seen again. Now, Mexican locals are used to such sights in their skies, as Mexico has been a hotspot for years. But UFO enthusiasts all over the world were excited to see this very real-looking ship, and thought there might be a chance to get through to aliens.
Oh mames, esa madre está perrijísima, güey.
Arrowhead. A satellite from the International Space Station captured something that would lead many people to believe in the existence of entities other than humans. The space shuttle captured this arrowhead-shaped object moving over the Earth's surface. There were many reasons why this wasn't a man-made craft. Not only was its shape very different from conventional ships, it was also moving quite fast. Although the clip was posted online, no one could tell for sure what it was. A craft from another dimension, aliens keep up with us, or a hoax? The origin of this ship has been an unanswered question. Flying human. Have a look at this clip of a humanoid figure, flying in the sky near a building. Unlike a normal human, the figure appeared to have elongated arms and legs. Was this another case of abduction, but this time attempted on a human? If it's true, these aliens are definitely getting ahead of themselves. People also suggested the possibility of an otherworldly entity making an appearance. With the amount of stuff zipping through our skies, anything's possible at this rate. UAP over Atlantic. On August 25, 2024, an airline pilot had an odd encounter while flying over the Atlantic Ocean. The pilot, along with the captain, spotted two glowing, sphere-shaped objects almost 35,000 feet high in the sky. As they had no idea what it was, they called it an unidentified aerial phenomena. Moving at incredible speeds, the objects didn't seem like a man's creation. It suddenly stopped and hovered in one place. As the night went on, the pilot claimed to have encountered even more of these mysterious orbs, seemingly out of nowhere. What were these orbs? Well, your guess would be as good as mine. Hovering orbs. Going into the wild, connecting with nature went sideways for this guy when he spotted these oddly arranged orbs hanging in the sky. Blinking at their spot, he couldn't tell if these were just bright lights or some sort of aircraft. Seeing something like this, anyone would think of an otherworldly presence. However, someone on the internet claimed that these were light flares used by the military for training. Well, I wouldn't know about that, as no one from the authorities denied or accepted the claims. Disappearing eagle. A camera put up on a hill recorded something otherworldly. A group of eagles were chilling on the hilltop when suddenly one of them became restless. Looked like its wings were opening up on their own accord. Struggling to remain seated, the poor bird left the ground as if pulled up by an outside force. The strange incident even left its fellow birds looking at the sky. Now, people are suggesting that the eagle might have been abducted by aliens. Some even said that the wind might have caused it to fly away. But as other eagles remained fine, the explanation seemed unlikely. Specks of light. This man from Wapakoneta, Ohio had something amazing to share with everyone. No, I am not talking about this yellow glow on the Earth. Look what is hovering right above it. Let's zoom in and take a closer look. These are small specks of strange, mysterious lights. Too many of them. The man who takes this route every day had never seen these lights before, nor did he see them after this sighting. So, put your guesses. A light show, drone stunts, or a bunch of glowing UFOs entering or leaving our planet? What do you think? Apocalyptic yellow light.
What the fuck this is?
Driving down a highway and seeing this before you, anyone would be shaken. Understandably so. The driver who filmed this clip in Ohio said that he thought the world was ending as that bright yellow glow took over the dark purple sky. To this day, no one knows what caused such a huge light to come to the surface. A weather phenomenon? Some weird government experiment gone wrong? Or an alien spaceship taking off? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section.
What the fuck this is?
Spinning UFOs? Multiple people in Middletown, Ohio, including this driver, claim to have seen what we can only call a UFO. So, on 21st June 2023, a clip made it to the internet featuring strange lights in the sky. The object appeared to be circular and consisted of spinning lights. In another clip, filmed by another witness, the UFO was seen hovering before flying off in a blur at a very high speed. Viewers, however, are divided, with some pointing out the lack of other people capturing the sighting if it was this open in the sky, and some simply attributing it to drones putting up a show. What do you think? Mysterious row of orbs. Watching a couple of orbs floating here and there is one thing, but a group of them aligned in a row is something seriously creepy. A Holmes Ring camera in Prince George's County caught a line of brightly lit orbs drifting above the backyard of a home in Maryland. The mysterious line of orbs kept floating around, coming in and out of camera range. When the video hit the internet, it divided the internet. Some said it definitely is something alien, maybe them keeping an eye on us, while others said it was nothing but the webs of a spider reflecting light. Mysterious monolith.
Mysterious monolith that's the talk of one UK town.
In March of 2024, a man said that this 10 feet shiny and mysterious monolith appeared out of nowhere in the Welsh countryside near his home. What next? As soon as the video hit the internet, people flocked to see this mystery. Apparently, this thing got placed on a muddy bluff with no footprints or tire tracks around. No one has any idea how it got there. Some people on the internet suggested that only a UFO could put such a tall monolith with no prints, with some calling it an alien communication modem. It was only after some time that an artist came forward to take responsibility for placing this monolith. Talk about a publicity stunt.
Mysterious monolith that's the talk of one UK town.
UFO portal. When I first saw this clip, I thought to myself that this is just another drone show snippet until I reached this point in the footage. Within some seconds, those dots turned out to be an alien aircraft signaling his brothers in outer space for a portal. What next? Strange but bright electric blue squares started appearing above the UFO, completely making a portal for the aircraft to enter and vanish into. This happened in Stavropol, a city in Russia, and needless to say, the town buzzed with UFO and alien presence for months after this sighting. Through the clouds. A man was sipping his coffee in Indonesia when he saw something strange in the sky. Out of curiosity, he decided to record it, and this is when it got a whole lot crazier. It was either a meteor crashing or an alien aircraft cruising through Earth's atmosphere, but those glowing streaks of lights were not from this planet. The man says that his camera malfunctioned right after some seconds of recording, and therefore he couldn't capture the whole incident. The UFO, or the meteor, vanished from his sight within a couple of minutes. Glowing sky. Years ago, the Russian night sky was unexpectedly filled with bright lights and orange flashes. A man driving down the road caught the strange phenomenon on camera and shared it online, sparking confusion among viewers. With no sign of bad weather, no one could dismiss it to lightning, and even if there had been, lightning doesn't look like that. Rumors of secret Russian weapon tests quickly spread, and many started to believe this theory. However, to this day, there's been no official explanation, leaving the clip as an unsolved mystery. Now, it's time for today's open discussion. This picture, featuring a dome-shaped craft in the sky, was taken when a pilot riding a jet plane saw this. A giant saucer, hovering above a mountain with a beam of light falling down. Suddenly, the mountain erupted with smoke and lightning. Not believing his own eyes, the pilot fled the scene and left this clip online as evidence for the sighting. Netizens again stirred up the theories of aliens using the volcanoes as bases. Do you think there's any reality to those theories? Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.